Hi guys, today I'm going to teach you by request how to pick out your foundation and how to apply it and cover up any blemishes. My focus for foundation, especially with your face makeup and your daily routine, is a very natural, clean, healthy, breathable look. I don't like the cakey faces or where you have so much foundation that you could just wipe it off with your finger. I like a really natural, breathable look. So I hope that you guys really enjoy the tutorial, get something out of it, and if you have any questions, don't be afraid to comment, post, email me, or hit me up on Facebook. Thank you. Bye. Alright, so first we want to start out with our moisturizer. So you're going to take your moisturizer and apply it to your face. I already have it on my face. And then second, you are going to pick out your foundation. Now this is probably the most important part about your makeup, is matching your foundation to your skin, and a lot of people don't know how to do it on tone or how to even apply it. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. First, what you're going to want to do is find out your skin tone. I have a golden skin tone, so I don't have any pink undertones or olive undertones. And the best way to actually find out how to do that is in the summer. Whenever you go outside in the sun, if you tan really well and you have more of an olive complexion, that tells you that you're olive. If you sunburn really easily and your face turns pink, that means you have pink undertones. And if you're like me and you get kind of like a golden bronze look, you have a gold beige undertone. So for me, the best way to find out my shade and how light dark I need to be, I take my foundation at the store, and instead of actually applying it to your face and seeing if it matches your face or your hand like most of us do, you actually want to match it to your chest, because you want your face makeup to blend with your chest. And so what you're going to do is just take your foundation and apply it to your chest. And if it blends in really well, then that's the perfect shade. If it's too dark, if it's too light, if it's off tone, then you know you need to go in a different tone range, or you need to use a lighter or darker foundation. Second, you're going to want a brush like this. It's a foundation brush, so it's pretty big, and it has really nice bristles for applying foundation. If you don't want to use that, you can use one of those sponge wedges. I don't like those because they soak up a lot of your foundation, and so you're wasting a lot of your product. So I recommend using these brushes, and this is a MAC brush number 190. So we're going to start off with a really nice clean canvas. You have your moisturizer on your face and nothing else. Then we're going to take our foundation, going to put it on your hand, or you can put it somewhere else, but I like to put it on my hand, and put some of your product on your brush, but not too much. You're going to get your hair out of your face so we don't sweep any of that up into it either. And I like to start from the inside of my face and work out. That way it blends really nicely. So you can put a few dabs on this side, a few dabs on that side, some on your forehead, nose, and chin, and then work out. Alright, so now that we have basically all of our foundation applied, you're going to want to make sure that in your hairline, everything is nice and blended so that you don't look like you're wearing a mask. So go in and just lightly sweep it into your hairline. And the reason why we pick a shade that matches our chest is that you don't want to look, again, like you're wearing a mask under here. So that's going to help blend it even more. And then you're going to take a little bit more foundation, put it on your hand, and then hit right at your jawline. And then take the rest of the foundation that's on your jawline and blend it down. And you can really see a difference whenever you get one that matches your chest color, because then you don't have too much to blend in or work with. And that way also you don't look like your face is tan but the rest of your body is really white. Alright, so now we're going to work on covering up your blemishes. I'm going to use a tone that is about the same color as my skin. That way we don't have little spots all over our face. And I'm going to use my MAC 249 brush, or you can just use a blemish brush. The reason why I like to use brushes is because whenever you apply makeup with your hands, you're transferring the oil from your hands to your face. And if you have blemishes, you already know that you don't want any oil on your face or anything to get in contact with it that can cause bacteria. So I like to use a brush. And what we're going to do is put your product on your brush and target it on those spots that you want to cover up. Don't do it too much to where you look like you have little cakes all over your face, but just enough to where it lightly covers it up. So I'm going to find all the ones I want to cover and put the product on them. And you're going to want to do it in a stipple motion, which is dabbing on it. Because if you brush it like this, if you have any skin, or especially if you have ones that are broken, you don't want to brush that in and get a flaky effect. So we're going to dab it and blend it in. Okay, so now we have everything covered up that we want to cover up without making our face look really unnatural. So what we're going to do is apply powder and then some bronzer and blush. So for your powder, you're going to want to make sure that it matches up to your foundation tone and range of color. I have mine, you can see it, it's about that color, so it matches my beige golden skin tone. And then I use a bronzer of this color, so you can tell looking at my skin that it's not a huge difference to my skin, but just enough that it's going to give me some contour and a little bit of a sun-kissed look, so I don't have orange streaks going up on my face. And then I'm going to use this color blush. So it's a really pretty light pink blush. And I'm going to use this for my powder. And I also use this for my blush. If you get confused on your brushes, you can just write a little letter on the bottom of it. This one's my highlighter, this one's my powder. And I like to also stipple or dab my powder on my face. So what you're going to do is take a little bit from your container, tap it into your lid, so you have about that much in your lid. Then you're going to take your brush, place it lightly on your powder, and the most important thing is to tap this off, so you see all that excess powder come off. So take it and lightly go over your face. This will take away any sheen and give you a really nice matte look. Again, brush your powder into your hairline and blend along your neck. Next, we're going to put our bronzer on. Just like we did with our powder, you're going to take your lid and tap a little bit off onto your lid. You're going to place your brush and your bronzer, and I don't get too much on it so that we don't have a ton of product going on our face. And then I like to take my container and swirl it around a little bit. And we're going to follow from the top of our forehead down into the contour of our cheek. If you don't know where your contour is, the easiest way to do it is by making a fishy face and follow it up that line. So you're going to stay away from where we place our blush on the apples of our cheeks. And sweep it in an upward position. Highlight or bronze your temple and then your forehead. And this gives you a really pretty little sun-kissed look around your face. And then do the same thing to the other side. Then we're going to take our blush. I'm going to use, again, one of these brushes. These are my favorite brushes. And lightly put it on there. And then you can take the back of your hand or anything else that you want to use and lightly tap it off so that you get that excess blush off. And then you can smile and lightly rub it across the apples of your cheeks and brush it upwards. Alright, now we have our base applied. Everything is blended, everything flows really well, and we are ready to put on our eyes, lips, and whatever else you want to do.